Name?
Prince Admiral Stephen Matumbe.
These are my 2 servants.
I am not your servant.
You are what I say you are. I cannot feel my face. What's up, tweeters, Snapchat users, Instagram users, YouTube subscribers, YouTubers? It's David Upgraded here, and I'm here to review Ride Along 2. Now, before we even get into this movie, I wasn't expecting much from Ride Along 2, and the reason why is because I didn't like Ride Along 1 at all as a movie. I thought it was possibly one of the worst movies that I saw in 2014. So just getting into this movie, I wasn't excited in general. To be honest with you, I fell asleep in Ride Along 2 several times. I had to go back and rewatch it because I wanted to give this movie the review that it deserved. Not deserved, but I wanted to give it a fair review. Now, what I want to say about Ride Along 2 is it had a great beginning. I would say from start up until the 30-minute mark, it was a great beginning, and the reason why is because they didn't spend so much time on Kevin and Ice Cube's relationship, which is what they did in Ride Along 1. Like, I understand you need to create the relationship, which is what they did in Ride Along 1. I understand it, so I'm not going to attack that movie for that. But for Ride Along 2, I didn't want that type of character building, which they didn't do, which I was very thankful for. They also added a few more supporting actors, which I think added to the overall tone of the movie. I think it was great the way that they were able to inject more actors like Maya Moon, who was great. Also Kang Jong. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not sure. It's Chinese, you know. Excuse me, I don't know how to pronounce it. But both of them did an amazing job in this movie. I think they were great supporting actors. I think the main problem with this movie was after the 30-minute mark, up until the end, it was very boring. This movie just had a problem with keeping everyone's attention, and the reason why is because they focused too much on talking. I understand this is an action comedy movie, and you need to find that balance between comedy and action, but there wasn't any comedy in here, and the action was kind of lackluster. A lot of the dialogue wasn't necessary in a lot of the scenes. Now, with all that being said, I still think there were good scenes in this movie. I finally see glimmers of good acting from Kevin Hart. Ice Cube does the job that Ice Cube does in every movie. He plays the tough guy with like a light heart. You know what to expect from Ice Cube. We know. Well, also with Ride Along 1, Ride Along 2 had a corny ending. I did not like the ending. That's also another gripe that I had about the movie. But overall, as a movie, there were glimmers of a good movie. I think that Kevin is finally starting to realize the balance between comedy and creating a good movie. He just needs to figure out that balance perfectly, and I will finally be able to say that I will enjoy Kevin Hart as an actor, and I also enjoy his movies as a whole. But this movie, I just did not enjoy enough to even give it a second, third, fourth watch. It just wasn't there. So Ride Along 2 is a red box movie. Thanks for watching this review. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on all social media handles. They should be in the description below. Also, check out my last few reviews. They should be at the bottom of the screen. Check out my rankings review. It should be at the top or the bottom, either or. And that's all I have for you for now, guys. Take it easy.
I've done it already.
Who Ray is related to, because that probably ruined the whole movie for you. But they do have a connection. Stay tuned for my next review, which will be Deadpool.